Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome once again. I am your host, Talos Mobius, and today we're going to be looking at the update of the week for the month of November and the day of the 2nd. This is I don't know what episode of this is actually, but we're going to go along with it as we move forward, as always. Well, The update today is not an exceptionally large one, so we're going to be covering all of it. We're going to be covering the new mobile suit on console and PC. I'm going to briefly go over it as if you're curious. You can look at what has been going on with console to figure out where PC is. Well, for the second, we continue the PMU material enhancement campaign on console. As you can see right here, it started last week and it's continuing on. If you forgot what it is all about, we're going to look at it right here, where there is a special supply with chances to 2 stars and above mobile suits. Usually, there are a few 1 stars in there. Limited special missions, which give you the mobility Galbaldi Alpha plus a new melee part, which is really good in my opinion. And as you can see, mobile suit discovery rate plus the chance to get containers is increased. Also for you know that time with double XP, double TP, and double clan points. So really good if you ask me. GBO days, you already know how it works. There is a few days where there is a guaranteed 10 roll that gives you supposedly an acquired mobile suit, but remember that can be just the level of an already mobile suit of an already existing mobile suit you have in your hangar, but you lack that level. The Zurich joins the game. Now that looks like a hefty mobile suit at 400 cost a raid, which is a ground only, an amphibious mobile suit released during the 1 year war's final stages. Several prototypes were created of that amphibious mobile suit, but priority was given to the mass production of the GOG. As you can see, it's an MSV unit, but a very hefty one. New skill auxiliary power. It says when you're at 1,000 HP or more and take an attack that would destroy you, survive with a set amount of HP instead. Temporarily reduces damage from enemies when activated. Nullifies all reactions except for a cumulative damage tiger only at the point of activation. Um, that can mean anything, as I saw somewhere that when you have a 1% of your total health, so do not quote this for sure, or it might mean that you survive at 1% health. Let's look at it really quickly. Oh, and to think that I had preloaded this, but it's still doing this. Well, while this is loading, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna go probably to look through here really quickly. As you can see, new uh, headgear and a necklace. That was some that I never expect to see an ID tag as a drop. But hey, on top of that, the Delta Plus level 1, level 2 are in the in the recycle ticket store. Let's see if it's loaded enough. Well, already we see that it has a single shot beam gun that seems to be an instant. At least that's my guess. For a secondary weapon, it has an omnidirectional beam that looks like it's going to be trouble for many people. I wonder if it can shoot it, if it can charge it while moving, and but has to stop to shoot. And again, it's taking a while to load. Although again, it's preloaded. This is something that bothers me always with this uh, player. Oh well, we're gonna look at it in a bit. Limited supply drop. Fenix Narrative Gundam B packs level 1 and level 2, so 650 700, plus the Gigant type Bazooka level 2 and the Narrative Gundam Beam Saber level 2. Honestly, I'd say this is worth it if not for the Fenix and the Narrative, which are both solid units for the Gigant type Bazooka level 2 if you do not have a Gigant type Bazooka, period. Delta Plus level 1, level 2 added in the recycle ticket counter, And in the DP store, we have the Asimara level 4, Gaplan level 4, Zakutu Stature level 1, and Daija level 4. Now, the Asimar is still effective, no matter the cost. It's a very solid unit, and at level 4, you can put on overtuning parts if you have them. You get the area. Kaplan, I don't know so much, but the Daija again, really effective. And let's try this again. This is just a problem at this point. Yeah, it's not gonna load. So we're gonna cover it as it comes. This unit comes with the unique melee combo as you'd expect from mobile suit that looks like that. Oh, now it decided to load. It comes with a heavy attack, which is the Ras Heavy. Looks really fun. Death Beam Laser, or also known as Zerobi in the versus community. Uh, there's the unique melee, unique counter. This was the most painful way to view this. This is actually kind of embarrassing, and it wasn't even my intention for it to be this embarrassing. Let's look at the Zurich. So, the Zurich. 400 cost rate, as we already talked about. So that's going to be promising. Arm Mega Particle Cannon, 1600 power, 85% hit rate, 300 range, 4-second cooldown, 13-second overheat. Instant. There is another way to put it. This has to be an instant. For its melee, Zurich Iron Nail with 2-second cooldown between melee. Very good for doing follow-ups. Charge 3 seconds. One of the longer ones, but we'll see how it performs damage-wise. The front Mega Particle Cannon discharge, it's just that the that we saw. 1-second charge, that is insane on a raid. 800 power, 100% hit rate, 250 range, slightly longer than the average Vulcans, 150. So just 100 range, well, you never know how useful it will be. I think that it's going to be very useful. And finally, the multi-directional or omnidirectional, as I called it, a mega particle cannon. Well, I guess it's not omnidirectional as it doesn't hit vertically, but hey, 0 seconds cooldown, which is insane. That means that you probably can multi-fire it. 3000 power, 30% hit rate. Do forgive me on that. That was not intended to happen, but that happened. Work is a doozy. 250 range again. 15-second overheat and 2.5-second focus. I wonder if you can charge it while moving again, or shoot it while moving. That is going to be something that I'm really curious to see and see it in action, I guess. And looking forward, we're going to look at the skills. We already talked about auxiliary power, but this unit looks already decked out with Assault Booster level 1, High Performance Balancer, Maneuver Armor level 2, 3 swings with a melee combo controller, Enhanced Tackle level 4, Heavy Attack, Anti-Blast Stabilizers, Damage Control level 3, Active Guard Kai. That is insane on a unit that looks like it has a lot going on for it already. Aquatic Mobile Suiting, the auxiliary melee power, the auxiliary power which we saw, special shoulder buffer level 2 and special arms equipment buffer level 1. Now with active guard Kai, if you block a shot, that means that also your heavy attack will get a very nice boost. This is gonna be a troublesome unit to fight against for all intents and purposes. So this covers generally the console update. Nothing more really has been introduced. So let's look really quickly at the PC. Now the PC is at the update where the Woundward was released. The Special Autumn Festival, that is the post-event is still underway with the chance to get one of those 10 mobile suits guaranteed. I think that if you've already completed this, you cannot redo this for this week. For those that haven't done it yet, the units that you get guaranteed at the end are really promising. I don't know still why the Double Zeta Gundam mass production type is in there amongst 4 stars. Just add another 4 star like the enhanced Double Zeta. But that's just me. The directives for the special battles that still give you the optimized underwater ordnance, which allows you to use mobile suits underwater that do not have underwater compatibility. Not that you couldn't use them already, but you could use them with a major debuff. Now you get the buffs of having the compatibility, obviously. Aqua Gym and Ramzagok are also being given out as parts of this event, so go ahead and run it for the if you do not have those units plus the aquatic part. Very useful. Special missions available still for a limited time with the Zaku Mariner level 2. A lot of pilot accessories and markings. Same with the console, you have the container recon team reinforced, but it doesn't give you the higher chance to get mobile suits, it just gives you the higher chance to get the containers at 25%. Gundam GP1 Aqua, plus its torpedo as a limited supply drop. And finally, we have the Wound War to join the fray, a very powerful supportive play droid. It's what I'd call a melee support with two melee weapons, one quote unquote whip that doesn't have a stagger, but a whip regardless, I guess you could call it, and a relatively powerful beam, well, quote unquote rifle, the long hit blade. And obviously the Vulcans. We won't cover much on that. It's transformable. You can look at it yourselves. As this video is already running at 11 minutes. And finally, GBO days, which again at the start of the month, for well, on the first week of the start of the month, four drops in total, plus a special supply drop, which guarantees 2 3 stars or above. I thought it was okay. No, my bad. It's just 2 3 stars or above can be requested, but it's not saying anything for research that you don't have. And that's my phone again. Do forgive me. In the DP exchange, Guy Malk level 2 and White Rider level 1. And it doesn't seem like we have anything more for recycle tickets. So, yeah, that was it. As always, I'll see you on the battlefield. Have a great day. Have a great week. And I'll talk to you again soon.